Love Actually, through the lens of ACIM. At first glance, Love Actually appears to be a collection of romantic stories. Through the lens of ACIM, however, it becomes a study of the many forms that the mind calls love and the deeper love that exists beyond all forms. The film repeatedly asks, what is love when you remove possession, expectation, and specialness? Special love versus holy love. One of the central teachings of ACIM is the distinction between special love and holy love. Special love says you complete me. I need you. You must love me back. My happiness depends on you. Holy love says, I share love because it is what I am. Nothing real can be threatened. Love extends naturally. Your freedom and mine are the same. Almost every storyline in Love Actually begins in some form of specialness and gradually reveals something deeper. The Prime Minister's story. The Prime Minister's relationship with Natalie shows the ego's tendency to protect itself through status, image, and caution. Love requires vulnerability, teaches that defenses are what keep love hidden. As defenses soften, genuine connection becomes possible. Mark and Juliet, the famous cue card scene, is one of the most interesting examples of special love. Mark is attached to an image and a longing he cannot fully have. His suffering comes not from Juliet herself, but from the story he has built around her. Yet when he finally expresses the truth and releases the fantasy, there is a kind of healing. ACIM would say that bringing illusions into the light begins their dissolution. Daniel and Sam. The relationship between Daniel and his stepson may be one of the film's purest examples of love. There is no bargaining, no possession, no attempt to control, only support, understanding, and encouragement. This resembles the extension of love described in ACM. Love is not something earned, it is something shared. Karen and Harry. The painful storyline involving betrayal highlights one of the ego's favorite classrooms, disappointment. The ego says, I gave love and was hurt. Invites a deeper question. Was love ever actually harmed? The forms may disappoint, people may make mistakes, expectations may collapse, yet the source of love remains untouched. This does not excuse behavior, it simply points beyond form to what remains eternally true. Colin and the search for validation. Colin's journey is a humorous example of the ego's belief that happiness exists somewhere else. A different country, different people, different circumstances, a different future. The ego is always postponing fulfillment. Continually returns us to the present moment where peace already is. Love everywhere. The opening and closing airport scenes beautifully illustrate a course principle. Love is constantly present, but the ego trains us to overlook it. We focus on conflict, scarcity, and differences. Yet ordinary moments reveal affection, kindness, care, forgiveness, and connection. The film's title itself hints at this. Love actually is. Not someday. Not after conditions are met. Not after problems are solved. Love is already present. Have Christmas as a symbol. The Christmas setting reinforces the theme of birth. In ACIM, awakening is often described as the birth of Christ consciousness within the mind. Each storyline presents an opportunity for something new to be born. Forgiveness instead of resentment. Honesty instead of hiding. Giving instead of getting. Joining instead of separation. Love actually can be seen as a collage of the ego's attempts to find love in forms, alongside glimpses of the love that exists beyond form. Some characters chase love, some lose love, some misunderstand love, some discover love where they least expected it. The Course would say that every search for love is ultimately a search for God. The film gently reminds us that beneath the dramas, misunderstandings, attractions, disappointments, and celebrations, there is a simple truth. Love is not something we acquire from others. Love is what remains when the barriers to love have been removed. And in that sense, Love Actually is less a movie about romance and more a movie about remembering what has always been present.